God, he already knows. So anytime you come to God with the needs, he's not going to go, whoa, I never saw that one coming. He knew it before he made you. But he says, I already know what you need before you even ask. And he says, and he will, not might, he will give you what you need if, here's the condition, if you give him first place in your life. And you live as he wants you to. So you give God first place in every area of your life. Now let me just tell you something. Anytime you worry, that is a warning light that that particular area of your life, you have not given him first place. When you make Jesus Christ number one in every single area of your life, it really simplifies your priorities, and it also gives you a whole lot less to worry about. See, when it's given to God, then you don't have to worry about it. Too often we worry about things. We worry about physical possessions. Now, as long as you love anything else in your life more than God, that area is going to become a source of worry to you. Just count on it. It's going to become a source of stress and a source of insecurity if you love it more than God. You're going to be victimized by worry and anxiety. And eventually, everybody has to decide, you and me and everybody else, what am I going to live for and who am I going to live for? And whatever that answer is becomes your Lord. You know, one of the things we worry about the most, of course, is money. What I've discovered is that no matter how much or how little you've got about it, you still worry about it. And if you don't have it, you worry about getting it. If you've got it, you worry about keeping it, saving it, spending it, investing it, protecting it. And God says, I don't want you worrying about that. I'll take care of all your needs. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34, Jesus says this. So don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will have its own worries. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Anybody agree with that verse? Can't change the future, can't change the past. Just work on today. There are 2 days of every week you should never worry about. Yesterday and tomorrow. Because you can't do anything about them. Take one day at a time through your life. Now why? Why does God say that you should only live your life one day at a time? Well, because it's true. It's the only thing you can do. You can't live in the past. You can't live in the future. You can only live today. But there's a couple reasons why you should only live one day at a time. First, when you worry about tomorrow's problems, you miss all the blessings of today. Some of you are so worried about retirement, you're not enjoying today. It's okay to plan for tomorrow. It's okay to plan for the future. Just don't worry about the future. Planning is good. Worrying is bad. You can plan for tomorrow, but you can't live in tomorrow. You can only live today. Now, I know that the future can often seem, very overwhelming. But God graciously divided it up into 24-hour segments. So you don't get all the future at once. You get it 24 hours at a time. And if God gave you all the future at one time, it would overwhelm you. But you're not there yet. You're not ready for it. So it's not going to come at you all at once. You're going to hit the future one day at a time. You can handle that. Why? Because the Lord is my shepherd.
Letting go of every single dream, I lay each one down at your feet. truth is, you know what tomorrow brings. There's not a day ahead you have not seen. So in all things, be my life and bread. I want what you want, Lord, and nothing less. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers,
It's almost 6 o'clock, and the date is 18th of March, Wednesday. I hope you've had a great day today. All this talk about coronavirus is a bit scary, but it's really important that we just continue to trust in the Lord with all our heart and our mind and our soul, because He's in control of everything. He's the one who looks after us every day, and if we put our trust in Him, I believe everything will be fine. At the moment, there are a lot of precautions that we should take, like washing your hands. If you're at work, just washing your hands, staying a distance away from people, not too close with contact, because you never know. But just those little precautions that you have to take in order to keep safe. So have a wonderful evening, and just trust the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. That is from Proverbs chapter 3 verse 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. But have a lovely, wonderful, safe evening. Keep an eye out for your family. Pray, keep praying. Pray, seek the Lord. Keep praying and seek the Word. Seek the Lord. And, it says in the Word that God will, if you make Him your refuge, He will put His angels in charge over you. So He will look after you. His angels will look after you everywhere you go, and you won't have to worry. And that it also says in the Word that when you you put your trust in God, you make Him first place in your life, that nothing will come near you, not even your home. No sickness will come near your home. I don't want to misquote that, so I'm going to read from the book, directly from the book of Psalm 91. So I'm just going to read that to you right now. It's very important that I get the word right, because this is God's word, it's not my word. This is Psalm 91 verse 1, and it's actually the whole chapter. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no be evil, there shall no evil befall thee,